The first things I think Njokobok mean is our. Yeah, it's all about social. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm a social entrepreneur, and the name of the Njokobok mean that is our. We share it together. We own it together. You know, and out of context, but you can use the same word to say "Varsågod." You're welcome. Yeah, yeah. And it's really and this is that energy people feel when they come in. Yes, definitely. Yeah, my name is Youssou, and I'm from Senegal. You know, born in a family where men are not allowed to even enter in the kitchen. You know, but me, I only love to help people, and I was very connecting to the workers at home, and I was helping them. You know, cutting, peeling. You know, in the kitchen. Have get really punished many times for not being, you know, forbidden to go into the kitchen, but I couldn't resist. I was always helping, and I love them. You know, they was working at home. I always see them as a family, part of the family, and I was helping them. And one of them has even a son that we was the same age. You know, very connecting. And for me, it's how I learned how to cook, you know, by helping them. No, actually, it was not. Yeah, I never think about that until I went in Guinea. And when I was in Guinea, I had the opportunity, and it's where I opened my first restaurant. Yeah, and in Oslo, yes. Oslo was actually, you know, like Oslo is the first country in Scandinavia where I come first, because then I was working in a company promoting handcraft culture and tourism, and around 2007 when before the crisis, the economic started, because our base was in Barcelona, you know, and then I was really feeling like promoting something. So that the new market for us should be the Scandinavian market, and Oslo. I came in Oslo first, but our embassy was in Stockholm, and the ambassador asked me to come in Stockholm, and how I moved from Stockholm to from Oslo to Stockholm, and from Stockholm to Malmö. Yeah, and I always have a good connection, friends here in Oslo. Yeah. That's why when I came back in Oslo, it was easy for me. I already know people here, but it was not easy for me to get a job. I don't know why. I was looking for a job. I was, you know, having my CV, going everywhere, looking for, especially in the kitchen. But I was not lucky. You know, and then I start to make a juice and sell it. Yeah, it's how I started, and it was the juice business was starting to get really good, you know, and I was doing the pop-up grilling everywhere, that everything like kind of festival, you know, food events happening. They invite me. I always come and set up my you know, grill, and people love it. And people like it, and it's how I never was not for me. Of course, I wanted to have a restaurant, but I never think it should be. It was the time, you know. Then it's tell me that it's very relative to understand what mean is time or not, because I get this place in the Corona time where everyone was running out of business. I step in, you know, in the Corona time, and you know, and of course it's some things that you can understand spiritually. but it's not Cartesian. It's not something you put in a frame saying it's because of this and that. No, this is happened in a very natural way, in a very amazing way. Yeah. Yeah, you know, for me, as a Pan-African too, you know, I always connecting myself like in putting effort, join effort, forces together, you know, and I'm very grateful for you guys inviting me to be part of it. I always been open to help like I have got from people. You know, if maybe one day we will have a time to talk about how I build Njokobok. It's not my own fault. It's not my only. It's connecting to, you know, to a lot of people, you know, and that's why me, I cannot see myself. I see, like being part of this is part of my philosophy. I believe on complementarity, you know, and I'm very grateful for getting invited. Yeah, it's very good and very important for me, you know. As you understand, we have getting a cliche was not belong to us, and now we have opportunity for showing that this was not our own cliche. When you think about African, what people think, they have, you know, in their back of mind is not something likely positively impacting, you know, in the society, because of some of the, I don't know, some mistake that one person have done, and they connected to the whole community, and that was not fair. It's not fair, I think. But now with this positive energy that people are putting together now, is changing that cliche, and in a really positive way, you know. Me, I'm very happy that agent and drink is a good concept, and is connecting to my soul. You know, when you look in the city, you don't see a lot of African activities impacting. Not a lot of, when you go to the shops, like African shops, you don't see, even ourselves, we know many of those shops are not our standard, you know, but we understand their concept too. They are mixing things, you know, all this thing, you know. But when now we get some entrepreneurs that are well educated, you know, who have a really good mind business and oriented with the African society, there people are seeing the difference, you know, because it's the same knowledge you are using for anything, you know, and this I really, you know, agent drink is coming for, like, you can understand by talking to Miriam, you know, and then you see why it's like it is, why this concept have a future, because many of people, what they was doing is something for today finish, you know. But when you see someone projecting from today to tomorrow, you see, you know, and this is what I like, because I think what we need is not today, it's today, tomorrow, you know, and it's exactly why I feel connecting to your concept, Agent Dreams.